This is Rogue. I'd make sure that you did the lecture notes on white cells prior to doing this one. There's some information that may be new to you this semester. This is going to get us into a little cytology too, which is kind of good. So Rogue is presented. He's a 4-year-old Doberman young dog. He's acutely ill, vomiting, and has a pendulous abdomen. When he presents day one, these are his hemogram numbers. Okay, so just to go here, we have a really elevated PCV hemoglobin, and these are all signs of what? I mean, let's put this together with his presentation. Make sure you bring that up. If he's vomiting a lot and he's got some kind of an infection going on, which we don't know, we'd expect his white count to be a little elevated, but this is pretty low. Not only is it low, we can also see that we have a big emerging left shift. Okay, so these young guys are all being pushed out to accommodate the need for them. Lymphocytes kind of look okay here. Monos or EOs are kind of all in the normal range. His platelet count is okay, but it's a little low, right? And his total protein is quite low. We don't have a retic data on the retics. Well, he has abdominal surgery that first evening as an explorer, and then he's treated with fluids both on day one and day two. And when they did some abdominal cytology from the fluid in his abdomen, it was noted that he had 100% degenerative neutrophils with bacteria, both extracellular and intracellular. So we know he's got a septic abdomen. So again, we go back to this white count. It's not particularly high for that. So anyway, keep this in mind. This is extra information that we just got from day one. But when we look at his blood work on day two, it's changed dramatically from day one. Why is the anemia here so evident and it wasn't on day one? That needs to be in your response to this assignment. Also, if we look here, we've kind of lost our lymph. So is this called a lymphopenia or a lymphophilia? Do you remember? And the platelets are continuing to drop some. We want to have an explanation for that too. The total protein is actually getting in a bit of a critical area, and you might have to do a little research to figure out why this is dropping so much. We do have a retic count at this. So our first questions have to do with the anemia. And is it regenerative or non-regenerative? Guess what? We don't have a blood smear here. Ooh, never noticed it till just now. So you have to deal with that a little bit. The total protein I addressed already. And there is a neutropenia on day one when there's an obvious infection. Why? Go back to your work. Go back to those notes. That'll help you. And this is a key question here for this case. I believe it's on the quiz this week too. Is the left shift white cell left shift, guys, not white cell left shift a normal response, or is it a degenerative response? You do need to know what that means now. And is there a stress leukogram present? Those are things that you can all find in the reading this week. So I hope that helps you. I was just trying to prompt you a little bit on these two cases to use the information and then also the lecture notes this weekend to pull it together. Good luck with this.